In the shadows of Nazi-occupied France during World War II, a courageous group of individuals emerged, determined to resist oppression and fight for freedom. Among them was a young French resistance fighter named Claire, whose story embodies the struggles faced by many. The challenges were immense. They operated in constant fear of betrayal, lived under the threat of arrest, and faced brutal reprisals from occupying forces. Yet, driven by an unwavering belief in liberty, Claire and her comrades risked everything to sabotage enemy operations and protect their fellow citizens. As we delve into her journey, we'll uncover the emotional weight of her sacrifices and the profound impact of her bravery. Understanding these stories is crucial, as they remind us of the high cost of freedom and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of tyranny. The life of a resistance fighter. For a French resistance fighter like Claire, daily life was a delicate balance of courage and caution. Each morning began with the weight of secrecy, as she navigated a world where one wrong move could lead to capture or worse. The fear of discovery loomed large, forcing her to adopt false identities and communicate in code. Yet, amidst the tension, the bonds formed with fellow fighters became a lifeline. They shared not only strategies but also hopes and fears, creating a sense of community that was vital for survival. However, living undercover took an emotional toll. The constant vigilance and the burden of hiding one's true self often led to feelings of isolation and despair. Despite these struggles, the shared mission of fighting for freedom fueled their resolve, reminding them that their sacrifices were not in vain. The constant danger of betrayal. In the perilous world of the French resistance, the threat of betrayal was an ever-present shadow, casting a pall over every operation. Paranoia and mistrust permeated their ranks, as even the slightest slip could lead to devastating consequences. Stories of betrayal echoed through the underground networks, chilling tales of comrades who had turned informant, leading to the arrests and executions of brave fighters like Claire. Each whispered conversation was laced with suspicion, and every new recruit was scrutinized for signs of disloyalty. Yet, despite the constant danger, resilience became the hallmark of the resistance. Fighters learned to adapt, developing intricate methods of communication and layers of trust among their closest allies. This unwavering spirit, fueled by a shared commitment to freedom, allowed them to persevere, reminding them that the fight against tyranny was worth the risks they faced daily. Acts of sabotage and resistance. The French resistance was marked by daring acts of sabotage that significantly disrupted Nazi operations and showcased the bravery and ingenuity of its fighters. One notable mission involved the destruction of railway lines, which delayed troop movements and supply shipments, crippling the enemy's logistics. Resistance members, like Claire, often worked under the cover of darkness, using homemade explosives to target key infrastructure. Another impactful operation was the sabotage of factories producing war materials, where fighters infiltrated facilities to set fire to machinery and disrupt production. These courageous acts were not just isolated incidents. They were part of a larger strategy aimed at weakening the Nazi grip on France. Each successful mission fueled hope and inspired others to join the fight, reinforcing the belief that liberation was possible and that every act of resistance brought them one step closer to freedom. The role of women in the resistance. Women played a crucial and often underappreciated role in the French resistance, contributing significantly to the fight against Nazi occupation. They took on diverse roles, serving as fighters, spies, couriers, and even strategists. One inspiring figure was Lucy, a young woman who risked her life to gather intelligence and relay vital information to her comrades. Her bravery exemplified the determination of countless women who defied societal norms to join the struggle. Another remarkable story is that of Marie, who led a group of female fighters in sabotage missions, proving that courage knows no gender. These contributions highlight the importance of gender equality in the fight for freedom. Women were not just supporters but essential players in the resistance. Their involvement not only advanced the cause of liberation but also paved the way for future generations to challenge gender roles and advocate for equality in all spheres of life. Hope for liberation. Amidst the darkness of Nazi occupation, the French resistance was fueled by an unwavering hope for liberation and a determination to reclaim their homeland. The arrival of Allied forces in 1944 ignited a renewed sense of optimism, as resistance fighters like Claire believed that freedom was within reach. Personal stories of resilience circulated among the ranks, such as that of a young boy who risked everything to deliver messages between fighters, reminding them that even the smallest acts of courage could spark change. These tales of bravery inspired many to continue their fight, reinforcing the belief that a free and just future was possible. The vision of a liberated France, where justice and equality would prevail, became a rallying cry for the resistance. This hope not only sustained them through the darkest days but also united them in their quest for a brighter tomorrow, one worth fighting for. Conclusion: in this exploration of the French resistance, we've uncovered the immense challenges and dangers faced by brave fighters like Claire, who operated under constant threat while embodying hope and resilience. Their stories of sabotage, camaraderie, and sacrifice remind us of the high cost of freedom and the importance of standing against oppression. As we reflect on their struggles, let's consider the vital role that resistance plays in our own lives and the ongoing fight for justice and equality. If you found this story inspiring, we encourage you to engage with our content by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to our channel for more captivating stories from history. Together, we can honor the legacy of those who fought for freedom and ensure that their sacrifices are never forgotten. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more enlightening content.